What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Welcome, 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 you guys. Hi, Alma. Hi, Jamie. Let's see. Hopefully, everyone starts tuning in. Hopefully, this isn't too wobbly. Hi, everyone. I apologize for not getting on yesterday. I actually got caught up with my day job, so I wasn't able to get on. But today is not a super chat. Today's going to be a regular. It's just going to be regular readings, just regular answers and questions. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Hi, Maria. Hi, Carolina. Hi, Marisa. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Miley. Hi, Cindy. Noemi. Janet. Hi, Esther. Hi. No super chat today. I am going to post. I'm still working on the calendar. I actually already have it here. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. This is what it's going to look like. I'm going to post it on my social media. So follow me on my Snapchat, my YouTube, I probably won't post it on TikTok, but Instagram, I'll post it on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. Let me see. So this is kind of what the calendar is going to look like when I post it. So I kind of been working on it. Here it kind of says like when I'm going to be on, if there's going to be lives, is it going to be a super chat? Let me see. This is the one for next month, and I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to figure out what days I'm going to do it. But hold on. But it'll say like super chat on the 1st, because on the 1st of May I am doing a super chat. So I'm still working on that. And if I don't know if I should post it like that or more of like a list where it says it more of like a list. But I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna post this calendar screenshot and I'm gonna post it on there so you guys will know when I'm gonna get on super chat, when I'm gonna get on regular lives, when I'm gonna be on. And I'll let you know, of course, when I cancel the lives. Yesterday was just one of those situations that I couldn't get to my phone to do that. So I apologize, you guys, but it was just like unexpected. Really wasn't expecting not to get on. The only thing I have for you guys to prediction wise, I haven't even looked into it. I've been so stressed out about like my day job and everything, and I'm just been thinking about a lot of things. But the prediction that I do have is that there is going to be change to the police force. I think someone had just brought to my awareness that after I had said that there was going to be change coming to the police, that they released a statement that there's going to be these new bills or new propositions that are going to be pushed out. There is going to be changes and all that, but we'll get started with the questions. Oh, and the law of immigration is going to give very, very soon. It's still moving. This card here says it's still moving. It's progressing to the next step. There's a lot of talk going on with that. It just hasn't been pushed out to the public just yet. Let's see. So what I think about the pink moon, I'll actually talk about that, and I'll talk about it in a video. I'll post a video about it. But generally, when the moons always mean something, you guys, and a pink moon, blood moon, just like any sort of moon is going to bring an interesting energy to it, and especially with what's going on. The moon, full moons and moons in general are influencing the energy that's going on in the world, especially full moons. Full moons always influence it. The full moon energies always maximizes or always intensifies whatever's currently going on. It doesn't really choose sides. Whether there's something negative going on, it'll amplify that. If there's something positive going on, it'll amplify that. It doesn't choose whether it's going to amplify the good or not the good. It'll amplify whatever's currently going on. If you're in a good situation, it'll make it better. It'll get even better. If you're in a bad situation, it'll make it worse. If you're feeling emotional, depressed, it'll make you feel even worse. So the moons are always going to influence, but I'll actually talk about it in a video before anything. But anyways, let's get started, you guys. I'm going to be on live today on here on TikTok and on, hopefully if TikTok lets me get on, because I know I always have trouble getting on TikTok and on Instagram. But anyways, you guys, let's get started with the questions. Let's see what's the first one. Okay. Where'd you go? Brenda Medina, I wanted to ask you if we will be having another baby. Let's take a look. Okay. So, are you going to be having another baby? It does say it's going to be difficult for you to have another baby, but it's mainly talking about it like it's not going to be anytime soon. It's going to be later on, but there is another one. But it's going to say it's, from what I'm seeing, it says it's going to be very complicated for you to get pregnant with this one. Very difficult. So it's going to take time. But is there another baby for you? The answer is yes, and it's saying later on in the future. Like I would say more like in a year, 2 years. Oh my God. Let's see. Raul Larios. Is my DACA going to be renewed? Will I stay in Austin, Texas, or move? Okay, let's see. Is your DACA going to be removed? Oh my God. Is your DACA going to be renewed? Let's see. So you do have the angels of justice behind you. Whenever I see the angels of justice behind you, the answer is yes, it is going to be renewed. You have the justice card. The justice is that energy of anything that you're doing legally is going to go very well. But right away, when you have the angels of justice, these are the angels of the divine, the angels of justice, the angels of anything legal, anything. It's like this guidance. It's like this divine energy above you, and it says yes, it is gonna get renewed. Let's see. Lisa, are you going to be staying in Austin, Texas, or moving? Let's see. Okay. So are you gonna be staying there or moving? I honestly see you staying there. I don't really see you moving. At least for another, I would say another 2 years. If anything, because it does talk about you moving, maybe moving houses or moving out of there, but I don't see it happening till another 2 years from now. Hold on. Right now, you guys, I was doing a reading. I was doing a reading with a private reading with a client. And we discovered, because she asked me, there was I think it was yesterday, she said that her cross that she had hanging up just fell by, like, it just was knocked off. And she was asking me if it meant something. And I told her, yeah, it's not going to be anything positive, because a good spirit or spirit in general doesn't knock over a cross. When a cross falls over, it's usually a bad sign. It's usually something negative. And we looked into it. And this is what came up right away. This is the energy that came up right away. And I told her, I was like, yeah, it's always going to be something more negative, because only the negative throws the cross off, or knocks over the cross. Where if you hear knocking, 3 knocks, and in the middle of the night, like around 3 a.m, that's something negative, something demonic, a dark entity. And that right away, and I was telling her, it was interesting, because as soon, like, I was telling her, like, this is what's going on. This thing was hidden. It made itself known. And when I was talking about it, you guys, I had a broom that was leaning on my dresser, and that broom just went flying. That broom just went flying, and they heard it, and they're like, whoa. Like, even they were like kind of like shocked in that moment. And it didn't like me talking about it, but it didn't like me telling them that there was something there. It threw my broom and knocked over my modem for my internet service. So that was an interesting experience today. Make sure you guys like the video. You guys make sure everyone who's watching likes this video. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for following me. Let's see. Let's see. Who is next? Okay. Come on, stay. Okay. Aid Ruiz. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. You say general reading. Let's see. Let's see what comes up for you. I'm gonna do something new for you. Actually, give me 1 second. This is gonna be this is I haven't done this in a long time. I really like this way of doing the readings. It's just it takes me a second to set up. I'm gonna do your guys' readings like this today. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna set this up real quick. It's a different way to do this. This is actually the first way I ever did readings. It's more accurate because it's hard to explain, but it's everything is accurate. I mean, the messages are there. It's just sometimes people, psychics, spiritualists can interpret the thing wrong. So it happens. That just reminds you that you're human. That just reminds you that mistakes that even you make mistakes, which is good to be reminded, because whenever you're a spiritualist, you do at sometimes feel very powerful, and it does kind of want to come to your head, and it's like always a reminder, like, hey, you're human. You need to relax. Okay, so we're gonna do everyone's readings like this, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a second. I'm gonna use the major arcanas. Okay, so I'll lower it and see if you guys can see. So what I did here is I laid out all the cards like this. So when you ask a question, for instance, Aid Ruiz, general reading, I'm pull out a card for you. Let's see. Okay. So for you right away, you have the Lovers card, which this right here tells me what the situation relationship-wise. It's this card here is representing the energy that's surrounding relationship-wise. It says that it's been very chaotic. It says that there's been a lot of obstacles in relationships, a lot of overthinking, a lot of thinking in things that you shouldn't be thinking. But this card here, the Temperance tells you to be patient with your love life, to be patient in your relationships. It says that you need to be a little bit more patient, that things are going to flow the way they need to flow. The Temperance just tells you, give it time and things are going to fix themselves. Things are going to work themselves out. Give it time. And it's basically telling you need a little bit more patience. But that's generally what I'm going to be doing with this specific. I know I like to change it up sometimes. It works best with like questions. It's amazing with questions. This is the first way that I ever like did a reading by doing it like this. I love this kind of reading. It's just, I don't know, it's just whatever you feel at the moment. Okay, let's see. Meryl Canales, I'd really like to know about my marriage, my future. Is it possible for me to have a baby? And will I be moving to Texas be a positive move? Okay, I read that wrong. Will moving to Texas be a positive move? Okay, Meryl Canales, let's see. First thing you said, you really want to know about your marriage. Okay, so your marriage is probably what you're asking separate. So let's see. Meryl Canales, your marriage. Let's see. What can we see about your marriage? So your marriage is not coming out very good right away. I went to pick up a card, and the card that really dominates your marriage is the devil. The devil flipped it by himself. Like I didn't choose him. He just kind of just popped himself out. So here it says in the past, it says in your relationships, it's saying that it's always been kind of complicated. There's always been this complicated energy that's been following your marriage. The Emperor. Let's see. Yeah. So these two cards right here dominate your marriage. This two cards right here says that the male is the one that kind of it tends to be very radical thinking. There's some sort of aggression. There's also something else that does come up. Your marriage doesn't come up very peaceful, very well balanced, because you even have, even like later on, I pulled out more cards, and you even have the towers energy of destruction right here in your marriage. What I'm seeing is that someone is causing the relationship to fight. It's like this energy. The devil, whenever the devil comes out, it's always going to be more of like a hex, a demonic energy, an entity. But here, the fact that it's in your immediate past, and it's mainly on him. It's not necessarily you. It's him, the one that has this. There's this energy of someone trying to separate the marriage. There's this energy of a lot of the fights, a lot of the aggression, a lot of the problems. It's coming from another energy, which is spiritual energy, which is coming from the past, because the devil sits in more of like the past. So this right here, a lot of your fights, a lot of your problems are coming from this energy here. So in your marriage right now, your marriage doesn't look very stable. Let's see. Put these cards back in, and we're going to look at the other one. I don't know why I never thought about doing it like this. Let's see. Yeah, your marriage is looking complicated. It doesn't say there's divorce. I'm not saying there's divorce. It's just saying that be aware that a lot of the aggression, a lot of the problems, a lot of the fighting that you guys go through, it's something more spiritual. See your future. Let's see what's in store for your future. Okay. So your future, right away, you have the energy of forgiveness, letting go of what has happened in the relationship. It's like more of like forgiveness energy. And what other question did you have? Are you gonna have a baby? The answer is also yes. So in your future, the main things that come up, I'm gonna pull out the cards so you can see. I think it's always best when you can see the cards. So the first card that you got was this here in your future. You have the sun. The sun is like your happiness. Are things going to get better? It says yes. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which says things are going to get better. It says you have good luck. It says that things are going to be moving in a better direction. These two cards right here, the Judgment, and the Lover's card does say that there's a baby on its way, that there's a baby that's coming. But your future is looking better. It's looking more loved. It's looking more balanced. Your relationship looks more balanced. It looks like there needs to be a lot of forgiveness, a lot of healing, a lot of communication is another thing that does come up. But your future does look better, and mainly in your love life. Your love life does look better. And even in this specific cards that I pulled out, it also tells you, yes, you are going to be having a baby. And you said, is it going to be a positive move to Texas? Let's see. I gotta continue pulling out cards. Okay. Is it going to be a positive move to Texas? It's not looking I'm gonna pull out one more card. Yeah. So it's not looking positive, but it's not really looking negative. It does say that whatever that from what I'm seeing here, it does say that it's going to be complicated, lots of obstacles, lots of hiccups here and there, and then you do have this energy that continues to follow you guys. But this here, what this is doing right here, the angel that's blowing the horn facing towards him, it's trying to get you to realize like the energy that problems that you have are not really coming from the like it's not really coming from the location that you're at. It's not really coming from the home. It's coming from what is following you. But the last card was the Judgment, and the Judgment is that card of balance. Is that card of moving forward. Is that card of it's that card of healing. It's another thing that does come up. But generally, what I'm seeing here, it doesn't look like it's looking very positive. It just looks very like it's looking half and half. It's like whatever problems you already have, it's like they're still going to follow you over there. It doesn't look like it's a bad change. Remember, we already looked into it and already said that your happiness, it's like balance is coming to you. You have good luck that's coming to you. You have all these good stuff coming to you. But the move in general is going to be very complicated. So that's what this is really saying. It's like there's going to be a lot of problems, a lot of hiccups, a lot of like altercations. It's like there's a lot of complicated energy surrounding the move. But it's not saying you're moving to Texas is going to be bad. It's just saying that what your problems are still going to follow you to Texas. What I would recommend you to do is I would definitely recommend some cleanses. You always want to cleanse yourself. Like you always want to cleanse yourself fully like one time, and then you want to cleanse yourself every 15 days, every once in a while. Why? So that negative energy that tends to build up over time doesn't build up. Okay, let's see. What is my future with my ex, Miguel? Let's see. So there he is. Okay. So you have the Emperor, you have the Sun. The Sun is it's your immediate past. It's saying the relationship was good. It doesn't really say it was bad. It says the relationship was good. Let's see. But yeah. Okay. So it says there was good moments, but then again, this card here represents the relationship. This here is like the immediate future right now. It's like basically saying that it's complicated is really what it's saying. Your future with him, it's like it's complicated. It's not saying that it's gonna get better, it's gonna get worse. It's just saying it's gonna continue. It's really what it's telling you is like not saying there's no future with him, but what I'm saying is there shouldn't be a future with him. Why do I say that? Is because it says that this person is represented by the devil. The devil is never a good card to represent a person in a relationship because it says that this person can be very abusive. This person can be very aggressive. With what I'm seeing here, it's like they have this like good side to them that they show, but underneath they have this darker side to them. And I wouldn't recommend you to get back with this person. It says that this person's going to continue to try to convince you, but these two cards here surround you and they're not very good cards. So your future with them, it says it can continue, but it's not looking like a good future with this person. Yeah, even the Hierophant comes out. The Hierophant comes out and he comes out as to like a warning. The universe is trying to tell you like, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea. Yeah. It says this person can be, I asked a question in my head. That's why I kind of pulled out more cards, and I just basically just asked, is this person a good person? This card right away came out. It says this card here doesn't really come up as a good card. It comes up more of like multiple people at the same time. It says lies. It says a lot of betrayal, a lot of things hidden. So is there a future? There's still a future with you guys, but it doesn't seem like it's a positive one either. It's like if you get back with that person, if you get back into it, it's like things are not going to change. Things are not going to be different. There's a complicated energy that maybe you haven't even seen just yet. And I say complicated energy, but what I mean by that is just basically this person is not really who they say they are. There's still more to them. It's just not looking really good with this person. Especially, I don't like when the cards represent someone as the devil, because it says that there's more to them. There's more. They're very aggressive. They're very fake. They have a lot of things that they hide. They're very sneaky. They can be very abusive physically, mentally, emotionally. Jahira Guerrero. General reading, please. Will I be able to have a place of my own for my boys? Let's see. So the answer is yes. All the other cards that came out, it says you're overthinking it. You have the hangman, you're overthinking it. It says a temperance. It says this is something that you've been either working on for a while because it's your immediate past, and then your immediate future says 100% yes. The universe is saying yes. It's saying whether it takes time, whether there's obstacles or not, it says that the obstacles are going to clear. It says that you are going to be able to get a place for your boys. Hi, Bree. I know it's like I can't wait to it's I probably have like a month left, and then I can go back to operating like how I used to, like when I first like before the end of October of last year. Something happened and it kind of put me in a weird situation where I can't really operate in the way that I used to, but I cannot wait till next month, because it means I can go back to the way I operate. I go back to working spiritually the way I would work. It's like right now I'm like in a weird situation where I can't really do that, and it's I kind of work with what I have, but it's still kind of difficult. Kind of just make the best out of a tough situation. I'm glad you feel better too, Bree. I'm glad I was able to. I'm glad I was in that moment where you were started feeling like where you started feeling that pain, where you started to feel really, really like intense pain. And I'm glad I was able to take that away. I'm glad I was able to help you. And I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad things are moving forward better. Okay. Elisa Cardenas, let's see. Elisa Cardenas, you said general reading. Let's see. So for you, Elisa, you do have the tower. The tower is going to be that energy of envious, but it also says there's radical change coming. And even then, even in your immediate future, you have the ten of I always want to say the 10 of something, but this is just the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says radical change, your situation. So really good things are coming. It says you're going to be having a lot of luck. It says you're going to be getting everything that you want. It's like it's going to be coming your way, but there is going to be a lot of radical unexpected change. And this card here just normally tells you like the change that's happening, let it happen. It's happening for a reason. It's more of like this energy of fate. It's like it's supposed to happen. It's pushing you in a better direction. It's like pushing you in the direction that you either want to go or the direction that you need to go. But yeah, it says there's a lot of good things coming, a lot of balance coming into your life. Okay. I think I'm gonna move my readings from Etsy to Calendly. I just keep thinking like when can I do it? How should I do it? When's the best moment to do it? But I think for me, it'd be easier for you guys to be able to choose your own reading, schedule your own reading, and then I'll just go on there. I'll contact you, send you my WhatsApp number, and then you guys can, and then I'll tell you what you guys need to send to my WhatsApp number, and then I'll contact you the day of. Or I'll just contact you the day of, 10 minutes prior to your reading. And it's because through Etsy, a lot of people send me a lot of messages, and there's no way I can get through those messages. So it's like whenever I get messages from people who purchased, it's so hard to get to them unless like I don't see them because all these messages just continue to come in. It's impossible for me to like get them under control. But anyways, let's see. Alicia, where'd you go? You just disappeared on me. Give me 1 second. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay. I can't. I completely lost your message. It just completely updated, and I don't see you anymore. So when I see you, I'll pick you again. Gloria Jimenez, you said last month that you said that I will get pregnant this month. Is that still in my path? The first thing that I will tell you is don't overthink it too much, because whenever you know that this energy is in your path and you start thinking about it and you start focusing so much about it and you start like kind of like, oh, I'm waiting for it. Like, is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? I want it now. It's problematic because you start like trying to pull on it. You start trying to hold on to this energy, and you're just causing blockages and you're just causing delays. It's like when you want something so bad, or when you're just constantly waiting on someone, you're overthinking about that thing, or you're overthinking about that person. It's like you kind of like stress out, you like choke the energies and you don't let them flow. But let's see if it still says that you have pregnancy in your path. Gloria Jimenez. Does Gloria Jimenez have pregnancy this month? Yeah. So it says yes, you still have it in your path. It says that you are going to be getting pregnant very soon. The only thing is that this card here is the card of overthinking. Don't overthink too much. Just let it happen. Don't try to force it. Just breathe, kind of try to meditate, try to calm yourself. And the more you worry about this stuff, and the more you like want it, the more you kind of like are constantly thinking about it, the more you delay it. This card here, the Hangman, is the card of choking those energies. Is a card of feeling choked. It's that card of overthinking as well. And these two cards right here tell you, yes, you are going to get pregnant. This card here is just saying that overthinking of this, it's like you're causing delays, but it's still there. You are going to get pregnant very soon. It's actually a lot sooner than what you think, but these two cards right here says, yes, you are going to get pregnant. Just try not to stress so much about it. Lisa, what do you see in my love life? Should I apply for that job? Okay. What do I see in your love life? Let's see. I'm going to pull out 4 cards. Okay. So in your love life, you do have the devil sitting in your love life, in your present. It says that your love life is going to continue very, very complicated, but then you have the wheel of fortune. It says that there is intense changes coming to your love life. The main thing that comes up is in your immediate past. You have this card, these 2 cards here. You have this card here, which is your immediate past, and then you have this card here, that this gentleman over here. This card here says that you are still focused on someone from the past. So you still have trauma from the past. You have to heal from it. You have to let go of this. It can also be that you're holding on to something that you're not supposed to, because this here does talk about holding on to something. It does talk about things being complicated, trauma, a lot of energy. These 2 cards together is just trauma. It's just things that you have to heal from. The judgment is that energy of healing and things that you have to heal from. But in your future, you do have change. It does say that your love life is going to change. Good things are going to start flowing. But right now, it's still going to be a little complicated. Still going to be a little stuck. Still going to be, your love life is going to be complicated. Make sure you guys put your name, your date of birth, and your question when you guys do send your questions. You did have another question. You said, should you apply for that job? Let's see. The answer is yes. This card here, the stars, is stay optimistic. Continue applying for jobs. Continue applying for that job. But just say that that's something that's in your future. This is the card of the future. The star is the card of the future. Let's see. Derek, I need help. I need direction with my abundance and money and love. May I get a reading, please? Of course you can. Let's see if Derek, let's see. So you need direction and like your abundance and money. So I would assume more like how your finances are going to be. So you do have, right away, you have the tower, you have the moon. So I think what's going on with you right away, you have 3 cards right here. You have the tower, which is the card of destruction. You have the moon, which is something hidden. And then you have the high priestess. What's going on with you, the problems that you're having, it's all spiritual. You have this card here. It says that someone is messing with you. This woman here should not be coming out in your reading. Why? Because this woman here is a spiritual woman. This woman here practices spirituality. This woman here is someone who is doing spiritual works. And it's interesting. She comes out in your future, in your immediate present future, which says that she's currently doing work on you. But this card here, these cards here are saying that what's going on with you is spiritual. So financially, it says it's still going to continue complicated. You have this woman over here, the high priestess. Let's see what else comes out for you. Yeah. Let's see. So this energy is going to continue to kind of keep you stuck. Financially, abundant wise, it says it's still going to continue to be stuck. It says that it's something that's just gonna continue on. But again, it's coming from that woman. It's coming from that energy. But because right now it's like any sort of progress that you can possibly make, it's showing you lost. It's showing you confused. It's like they have you like lost and confused, and that's really, and I say they because this isn't you, because you come up here as the emperor, which shows total success, total like abundance. It shows you being very successful, very abundant. It's like your happiness and everything. But then you come up as this man over here, which is lost, confused, the mind of an older person, mainly just confused. And then you have the temperance, which is things are just moving very slow for you. You have the Judgment, which is kind of just trying to bring awareness of what's going on. And then you have the Justice, betrayals, and then you have your eyes covered here. This is spiritual. What's going on with you is spiritual. That's why the problems that you have and the problems that come up for you is spiritual. Let's see what comes up for your love life. I'm assuming you want to know let's see. Let's see. How does your love life look? Okay. So your love life, again, your love life again comes out very, these aren't the main cards that came out. You have the Chariot, which says this is something that's moving. It's like this energy is already moving for you. Love is always moving. But the thing is that the complicated situations about your love life is again, the Moon comes out. It says there's hidden things going on. You have the Fool, which says that they're keeping you very like much like the Fool, more of like confused, more of like dazed and confused is really what comes up in the energy here. But again, your love life also comes out complicated. But you do have the Fool. The Fool is not just a negative card; it's also a positive card. It says to keep your head up, continue moving forward, keep your faith strong, don't lose hope. Is what the Fool actually comes in and tells you. But I would definitely recommend for you to cleanse yourself, to find someone to cleanse you, to get a cleansing, because there is something else going on there. There's this heavy energy that keeps coming up. See. I think I'm gonna answer one more and then I'm gonna move on to TikTok. And today, you guys, on TikTok, I am not gonna do it like I want to change things. It's so hard and complicated because people send currencies on TikTok for me to answer them, but it's not like guaranteed. So I think I'm no longer gonna do that. It's more of like if you want a tip, that's on you. But I'm just gonna be choosing people randomly. The only place that I'm gonna be doing like currency wise, it's gonna be the super chat, and the super chats are always gonna be just specifically to that currency. Whoever sends on that currency, those are the answers that they're gonna get. And I kind of learned a little bit more of the super chat. If I scroll through it, if I stay on top of like the scrolling, I can stay. And even though your message disappeared, it'll still stay in my messages. So I can scroll through it and I can answer you. So that'll be something that I do see. So anyways, let's see. Janie Perez, I'm lost in regards to my divorce. Should I fight or move on? Please guide me. Let's see. What should you do in your situation of the divorce? Let's see. Okay. So these two cards are really the ones that I want to talk to you about. These two cards right here, they're basically telling you the universe is facing this card right here. You have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the energy of the universe. It's the energy of kind of giving you that sign. Kind of it's a loving energy, and it's facing this card here. This card here tells me that you should keep fighting. It says that you do have the favor on your side. Things might be complicated now, but it's favoring more towards you. So I would say continue fighting. But I think another question that we should ask is more of like, not necessarily if you should continue fighting. Is it worth continue fighting? Is Janie Perez going to win her divorce situation? Look at that. So you have this card here. The angels of justice are on your side. This card here is the angels of justice. It's saying that it's on your side. This is your immediate past. It's going to be tough, but this card here does say rewarding and does say that it is going to be in your favor. So I would say continue fighting. I know it's going to be tough, but I would say continue fighting for it. If you feel like it's worth it, if you feel like there's something worth fighting for there in that divorce, I would say continue, because it does look like it's going to be in your favor. But anyways, thank you guys so much for everything. I will see you guys on TikTok. I'll see you guys on TikTok. Like I said, I'm gonna get on. I'm not going to do the whole like you send your currency and I'll answer you. I'm gonna just do questions on random. But if you want to tip, you can of course tip. It's on you. It's more of a tip now. It's not necessarily like currency, so I can answer you. It's more of a tip. It's not necessarily. I'm not gonna do that no more. The only place I'm gonna do like tips, like where I will answer you, is when I do the super chat. But thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys. I'm gonna post the description below. You can follow all my social medias through that link. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna be posting the horoscopes probably on Sunday evening. Last week my internet was not working. I cannot wait till I can go back to my internet at my home, at my house, so I can be able to do like my internet in my house works so much better than the one that I have here. It's so annoying. But thank you guys so much for everything. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys on TikTok if you guys do go to TikTok. And again, the tips are now just going to be tips on TikTok. I'm not doing them like before. But thank you so much for everything. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. You guys have a good night.